4 yards. And the Philadelphia Eagles offense, you talked about Westbrook. And I'll tell you one thing, Donovan McNabb has no complaints about the kind of targets he has to throw to now.
No, not at all. Now you add in the rookie Jeremy Maclin, another Jet who can go along with Deshaun Jackson, and Kevin Curtis is healthy.
So it's 3rd and 10 as we start the second. Nick Stockton, Charles Davis, Laura Oakman with us. And the ball knocked away. It is a free ball, and the Eagles could get a touchdown, and they do. And going in is Omar Gaither and Victor Abiamiri. Gaither would have liked it. He's from Charlotte.
He's Mr. Intensity, and he caught the first pass of the game, and they haven't been able to get it back to him since then. Philadelphia's done a great job of taking his routes out of play for Jake Delhomme, making him go to alternate receivers.
So Deshaun Jackson is back to receive Jason Baker's punt. And it's a beauty. Jackson on the 15, straight ahead. Deshaun Jackson, I do not see a flag on the field. And he'll go in for the touchdown. 85 yards. Last year, Sheldon Brown in the first half of this year already has surpassed that. Fake, and the pass to Brent Selleck, who gets into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Eagles just rolling on after their initial problems as defensive coordinator. 2nd down and goal from the 4. McNabb on a checkoff, and here's the flip to Westbrook, and he gets in. Touchdown, Eagles. What isn't working for the Philadelphia Eagles in every phase of the game in this first half? After that first drive, nada for them today. Nearly 7 minutes to go in this third, and there's McNabb with a lot of time. McNabb is going to run it in and backs his way in for the score. Donovan McNabb.
When he comes back, is the ability to throw the football.
Cobb with a good pocket, goes down the middle of the field, and he's got Deshaun Jackson. How about this start in Philadelphia? Touchdown Eagles. No flags.
Back. Brian Westbrook can run off tackle with some things and just let this offensive line mash some people.
They roll Cobb out again. He's in trouble. Throws and Avant. Touchdown. On 4th and goal.
This one here was close. Did he get his hands underneath the ball? And it sure looked like he did.
LSU, Tyson Jackson on the defensive line. Cobb is back in, 2nd and goal at the 5. Cobb is a receiver, bottom of his screen. McCoy is back there to get the snap. Andrews with the block. And he corkscrews in for the touchdown. Wow, what a play is right. Ali got a hand on him, but why not? McCoy, he authored a great drive with some good runs. He has a 5-yard touchdown run there.
And what he gives you is the ability and the elusiveness to make defenders miss. Another touchdown here. It's going to make it really difficult for Matt Castle.
3rd and goal at the 1. Cobb tries to take it himself. Did he leap in? And the escort. No sign yet. Touchdown. 2nd consecutive score by the Philadelphia Eagles. 1-yard touchdown leap in there by Kevin Cobb. That's his first rushing touchdown.
It's just man and muscle down on the goal line.
It's in the backfield as the quarterback. We've seen Michael Vick. We've seen a direct snap to the running back, LaShawn McCoy. Chiefs have the nickel out there. Peters with the block at the left tackle. That's caught by Deshaun Jackson. And there he goes. In for 6.
Wow.
This kid is one of the best in the NFL already in just his 2nd year. A 64-yard touchdown pass He caught one last week for 71 yards against New Orleans.
They say speed kills, and after you miss the initial tackle, Gerard Page, the last standing free safety, doesn't stand a chance against the speed and quickness of Deshaun Jackson.
With an ankle injury, no Kevin Curtis with the knee. McNabb has got the broken rib. It's down in 10. Cobb. Selleck, that will be a touchdown. A 35-yard touchdown pass on his 8th reception today for Brent Selleck.
Kevin Cobb has made a living.
Is in as a third wide receiver on first down. Off the play fake, McNabb gets time and puts it up deep for Jeremy Maclin. He's out there, and he's got it for a touchdown. 51 yards. We saw the Eagles in practice working the deep pass with both Maclin and Jackson and Donovan McNabb. What a return. Kevin Curtis out, and he wants to hold on to that starting position. On first down, off the play fake, McNabb going short to Leonard Weaver. Holds on, hits for the corner, and he is, no signal yet. He's in, touchdown. There's another weapon. Add Leonard Weaver to the mix for the Philadelphia Eagles.
A couple of times today for 30 yards.
2 runs, 30 yards, pass for 140. On first down, McNabb gets plenty of time deep downfield, and the catch by Maclin for a touchdown. McNabb and Maclin hooking up for 2 touchdowns today.
Talked about that in the open, some of the young talent and how they'll use it.
With Westbrook and Weaver in the backfield. Jason Avant in motion. It's Westbrook. There's the hole. He's in. Touchdown. First rushing touchdown of the season for Brian Westbrook. 68th of his career. And he is 3rd on the all-time Eagles list for rushing touchdowns.
And LaRon Landry, a big hitting safety, rounds it out. Put it in the hands of Deshaun Jackson, who gets to the corner. And Jackson getting a downfield block from Maclin. Hits it inside the 10 and in for the touchdown. Deshaun Jackson, 67 yards.
67 yards.
Well, take a look at it. It's an end-around reverse, and the Redskins lost contained. And if you make a mistake against Deshaun Jackson, forget about it. This guy's made more explosive plays in the first 6 or 7 weeks of the season than any guy in NFL history.
Blitz. They're winning down blitz some more.
And it looks like they're coming right on cue.
From the 11, Campbell's pass is deflected and intercepted and taken by Will Witherspoon for a touchdown. Welcome to Philadelphia.
Sean McDermott dialed up the blitz. The Eagles came with the pressure. The ball was batted in the air, and Will Witherspoon will be loved in Philadelphia right now.
20-7 to Philadelphia. The Eagles have 3rd and 23. And McNabb loads and goes deep, and breaking open is Deshaun Jackson. Touchdown. Another big touchdown for Jackson.
Well, they literally came back to the play that John just showed where Donovan missed Maclin. He manipulated the secondary, looked to the in-breaking route, had outstanding protection from the offensive line, and once again, the Eagles execute the explosive play.
Albert Haynesworth of the Redskins, so hopefully as that offensive line starts to gel, this offense will start to become more productive.
Here's the fullback, Leonard Weaver, the former Seahawk, and Weaver is going to take it all the way. 41 yards for an Eagles touchdown.
huge smile on your face, Darryl, right now. Only the 5th carry for Weaver this year.
Clinton to the right. McNabb over the middle. Selleck. Touchdown.
That's a pretty nice throw by Donovan McNabb right there. They were very critical of Donovan.
Whittled out 2 big returns today. From the 46 on first down, McNabb with loads of time, wide open. DeSean Jackson, touchdown.
Is out of the lineup in the secondary for the Giants, but I really think the loss of Kenny Phillips earlier this year has really hurt this second. Great examples of that throughout this first half, especially the last 2 series.
Doing it without Brian Westbrook. McNabb, end zone, leaping. Is Macklin, touchdown. What a catch. Down and 1. McCoy. He was welcome to the NFL, Goose.
Now he's saying welcome to the NFL.
He takes it all the way. 66 yards. Welcome to the end zone, LeSean.
Boy, they hit him with a great play call at that time. Everybody had shifted to the Eagles' offensive line.
6 from the 11-yard line. Rush 4, 7 cover. McNabb escapes. McNabb will throw. Caught for a touchdown by Brent Selleck. And then flags after the play in the end zone as McNabb looks like vintage McNabb.
Wide open. And the catch is made finally for a touchdown by Jeremy Macklin. So the 4th time a charm for the Eagles.
Wheelhouse.
To Selleck into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A flag comes in the end zone. Selleck, his 5th receiving touchdown of this season. A huge drive for the Eagles.
While the quarterback was still in the pocket, illegal contact, defense, number 27. That penalty is declined. Result of the play.
Eagles in the red zone. Tough sledding over the last 5 games. McCoy back in at running back on 2nd down and 10. And they'll set up a screen, and that's caught by Jason Avant, coming off a career day in San Diego, and he's in for the touchdown. Avant with 8 catches, 156 yards last week. A breakout game for him, and his first catch of tonight's game results in 6 points.
Jackson is such a playmaker on the other side. It just seems like they would come up with a few more ways to get him the football.
A lot of time. McNabb going deep, and speaking of Jackson, touchdown. He beats the safety Al Afalava, running a post, and it's a 48-yard strike for the quick strike Eagles. With 106 receiving yards tonight. McCoy tries to get to the outside and does, and gets all the way to the end zone to put the Eagles back up on top. Hermans and Selleck with the key blocks on the way to 6 points for McCoy.
Last season. We're headed in the right direction.
Speaking of Syracuse, here's McNabb on 3rd down and 5. He does a 360, and then he throws to the end zone. Guess who? Deshaun Jackson.
If you're a Washington Redskin defender, there's one guy out there on the field that you probably want to keep track of, and that's number 10, Deshaun Jackson. He really single-handedly responsible for that first loss at 27-17 with 2 huge plays. Some old-school Donovan McNabb breaking contain, and then eyes always downfield. And I just do not understand how you turn Deshaun Jackson loose. I mean, Fred Smoot doesn't carry him, thinks he's got help over the top. There's no safeties anywhere.
Wow, that's just wide open.
Now this is the lineup we had when LaRon Landry walked up in the middle. Heavy run.
3rd and goal. Buckley, touchdown.
He just can't get his hand on the ball.
On to the 4th reception this season for the Georgia native. Now on 1st and goal. McNabb to the end zone. And the catch is made for a touchdown by Leonard Weaver.
Great catch by a fullback, Darryl.
And not allowing them to get to the free agent market.
Right now, the Eagles only need about 1.5 feet to get the first down.
Third
Vick at quarterback.
3rd play today for Michael Vick. Inside the 5 to the end zone. Touchdown, his first of the season.
Hey, let's check it down. Let's get some positive yards. Give us an opportunity on maybe a 4th down and where they're sitting at right now 5 instead of getting into a 4th and 11.
Falcons 2 for 3 on 4th down. Redmond on 4th and 5. It is picked off by Sheldon Brown. And Brown is going to take it the distance. 83 yards, his 4th career touchdown. Third and goal from the Falcons 5. Vick moving to his left. Now throws right. The catch is made by Selleck. Touchdown. First touchdown pass of the season for Michael Vick.
That's nice to see right there. Donovan McNabb has been such a big supporter of him. He's been so positive through this whole campaign to get Michael Vick as a Philadelphia Eagle to try and integrate him into their offensive game plan from week to week.
Some Eagle momentum now.
2nd and goal from the 8-yard line. And McNabb throws it back to Selleck, and Selleck will fight his way into the end zone for an Eagle touchdown. 67 yards, 6 plays, 3 runs and 3 passes, and the 32-yard pass by.
If Smith isn't there, Eli is really uncomfortable, and you can see it. Now it's Philadelphia 44-yard
line. Here's Jacobs over right guard, and Jacobs loses the ball, and it's picked up by Brown, and Brown will go all the way to the end zone. And the Giants right now are stunned as Jacobs loses the ball, and Philadelphia with a 2-touchdown.
Should have had it, but could have had it.
Deshaun Jackson averaging almost 16 yards of return and leading the league in punt return average. And this is Fiegel's kick off the side of his foot, fielded to the 29. And Jackson, after circling back, comes down the sideline, and Fiegels can't knock him out of bounds, and he will go all the way for a touchdown.
So the league leader in punt return average, and what a run back as he starts to the inside. He gets pinned on a boot off the side of Fiegel's foot, and he runs it back 72 yards. The Giants thought the sideline was their friend. It wasn't.
Dominic Hickson was really in perfect position right down the sideline to contain it, but then he got trapped back inside. So when Deshaun Jackson folded back around, that perfect position was gone. Man, what an unbelievable player this young man is. I mean, he is just so electric with his hands on the football. So many plays over 50 yards already this season. Absolutely amazing.
Eagles recently doing a lot more running in the red zone. And they're way into the red zone here. Vick looking to run it in. And he gets in for the touchdown. Todd Harriman swung to the outside. The
defense.
First down at the 40. Great protection. And McNabb's going to go deep again and has a man. And it's Jackson who will backpedal into the end zone for a 60-yard touchdown. This is like a street game.
Unbelievable.
Again, Deshaun Jackson. 2 long touchdowns tonight. 1 on a punt return. 1 on a pass reception. 8 touchdowns this year. 50 or more yards. And Coughlin can only bark the back on 2nd and goal. Weaver. Touchdown. The Philadelphia Eagles go 91 yards, 7.5 minutes, and Andy Reid says go for it.
We welcome those of you who have been watching the Cardinals and the Lions. 1st and 10 for the Eagles from the 49ers 19-yard line. McNabb can't find a receiver downfield. Now he does. It's Deshaun Jackson. It's an Eagles touchdown.
Sometimes this offense can make it look really, really easy. And that was
3rd down and 6. McCoy split to the left. Jackson in the slot. Reggie Brown split to the right. Eagles can't pick up a first down without reaching the end zone. McNabb steps up. He's inside the 5. There's a flag. He's being chased by Paris House, and he reaches towards the goal line. He may have picked up a first down. Scoring a touchdown. Weaver and McCoy are the backs. McCoy, and he is in for the touchdown. Fourth touchdown run of the season for McCoy.
Has a thigh bruise, not able to go this week.
3rd and goal. Jump pass, touchdown. Jackson. Well, Jackson goes for the long strike so often there is a flag. This time one of the short variety, a 2-yard throw.
Holding. Defense number 59 is declined. The score is good.
Need to get to about the 43 for a first.
McNabb's got a wide open Selleck. 1 man to beat. He's not going to get there. Touchdown, Philadelphia. I sure thought Ronaldo Hill might get there in time to bump him out, but Selleck raced to
snap it at the 15.
Ball's caught. What a catch. Ronaldo Hill had a play on it, but Avant somehow was able to snare it.
Not used to doing that, and that time the trickery sort of burned the Eagles.
And now you hear the crowd because they sense that Michael Vick is in the game, and here he is off the play fake, and Vick throws, and the pass is caught at the 48-yard line by Jeremy Maclin, and he'll be able to stay in bounds and take it in for a touchdown. Michael Vick, a 76-yard touchdown pass to send 90,000 plus into silence. Andy Reid walking down the sideline and ready to congratulate number 7 when he gets back to the bench.
Mike Jenkins has been playing so well for the Cowboys. He falls down on this one, though, and creates the space for Maclin. But that was the play that Michael Vick has been running all season. This either handoff and Reid, they pull the tackles, pull the tight end around, make it look like a run, and then take advantage of the one-on-one coverage on the outside.
And swung to the outside, and that'll be a touchdown for Deshaun Jackson off a nice move.
The exact same play that the Cowboys have been hitting on the Eagles. Finally, the Eagles turn it around and throw one back at them. Take that little inside draw play and just sling it out there. Get some blockers in front and let a playmaker have the ball in his hands. Sometimes guys like Deshaun Jackson, you just have to get them the ball and see what they can do with it. Good job by Selleck out in front, too.